tomorrow?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So what we thought is that, tomorrow is your exam. So let's not teach you anything new today, right? We just thought we can cover, a little bit of, some best practices and really wish you good luck for tomorrow. Just cover some basic things, if that makes sense. So I think we are streaming live. We have a lot of people already on the call. So I just want to wish everybody the very, very best, right? I want to say that tomorrow is the D-Day, and stay calm. You have done a lot of preparation. You've already put in a lot of hard work. Do not stress today too much. Okay, that is what I want to say. So don't try to study too hard and through the night. Don't do all of that, right? I think today you should relax, right? You've been preparing with us for the last 4-5 months. Thanks to all your faculties, right? Sonam ma'am, Jolly ma'am, of course, Dharmadev sir, Sheetal ma'am, right? And whoever else I may have missed, right? And of course, a big thank you to, Jain University, Manjunath sir, absolutely, right? A big thank you to Jain University for really, sponsoring this program to make sure that more of our students who have aspirations to study in India can fulfill their dreams and perform well in this exam, right? By getting a scholarship. So yeah, I want to just wish everybody the best of luck. And yes, your ma'am will be joining and I will hand it over to them very soon. Just maybe, right? I just was going through the site. So I just wanted to maybe just share my screen very quickly. I would again say, please visit, the PRAGATII site, right? Which is by Study in India, the government of India, right? The official site, pragati.nta.ac.in. All your instructions, a lot of things are, already mentioned. Please make sure that you've downloaded your admit card. Please make sure you've downloaded the secure exam browser, right? As they have highlighted, right? They've also given numbers where you can, raise a complaint if there's an issue you're facing or any issue, right? Then there is this very interesting, frequently asked questions. So tomorrow is the exam. It's an online exam. You don't have to go to any center. You all know that very well, right? But you cannot take it, for example, your exam on a mobile phone, right? You can't take it on your mobile, right? You have to have a PC or a laptop to take the exam, right? Make sure you have your internet connection, right? As a backup, also inverter, whatever you can do to make sure, you have a camera that's looking at you, and you're not distracted. Nobody else should be in the room, and all those instructions are here. There is no negative marking in the exam as well. So that means that you if you do not, you're not getting an answer right within a 1 minute or so, you should move on. One, definitely don't get stuck any particular question, but you can always mark an answer if you're 80% sure or even 50% sure, because there is no negative marking, right? But because there is no negative marking, you can attempt, right, a lot of questions. But go through, the mock test timings are already there, right, for each country, right? They have mentioned, right? Not mock test, the main exam. And even if you miss the mock test, I was seeing that they are still allowing everybody to take this particular exam. So please go through these instructions for timing, right? And for a lot of these things, right? As you can see, right, this is the full instruction. I don't want to go through this full thing. I'm sure you've read it, right? But any questions, who can you escalate to? They have given the email as well, right? You may write to NTA here, etc., right? So a lot of those things are already there. We all know, right? There will be 40 questions, right? Right, for verbal English, 1 mark each. There's no negative marking, right? You have total 90 minutes for 90 questions. That means a minute per question. So if you're spending, like, by mistake a question, you're not able to get it and you're getting irritated, it's not worth your, your time. That means you can leave that question, move on, move to the next one, right? So don't get stuck at one specific question. Right, this is again will be in English. All of these things are already mentioned, right? You can't keep electronic device in the your room next to you, etc. Make sure you have 60 minutes before start of the exam reporting time, right? For downloading the secure exam browser, right? Logging into the system 30 minutes before the start of the exam, right? All of these things are more important. Not eating too much before the exam only, right? That you're sleepy during the exam. At the same time, it shouldn't be that, you should have something little light, right? Whatever, right? Try to, wear like a decent, clean formal shirt or a t-shirt, right? So that you should be in that professional zone, right? All the times, right, that are for your country wise exam testing, all of these timings are provided, right? And all of these things, everything is by Study in India team, right? They are doing a lot of hard work in putting this together, right? Again, you can't go for like toilet in between, like you can't take bio breaks, for example. You can't say washroom 15 minutes, then I'll come back. No, that's not allowed during the exam. So make sure you've gone to the washroom before, right? Or wait till the end. So, things like that. Now, drinking water is fine, but too much of water drinking before the exam, then you may need to run to the washroom, but you can't afford that, right? During the exam. So simple things like that. But yes, please go through, right? Some of these things, right? So that there is no, confusion. You are not allowed to keep a lot of bits of paper, any book or anything, but then you can keep one blank A4 size paper, right? Any rough work that you want to do, like a maths question, right? You want to just solve it in your rough notebook. You can do that on a piece of paper, right? So they have mentioned, right? A4 size paper for doing rough work, right? Not like a full book you've kept saying that, so all that is not allowed. Do not try to log in from multiple devices, right? One laptop, right? So all of those things. Don't Google, because they will record everything, noise plus wherever you're changing the screen, F5, you're moving to other applications, all of those things will be a violation. There will be somebody watching you, right? Mostly a remote, this thing. So and all these help desk numbers, contact details, all of these things are really mentioned. Okay. uh, uh, so please go through this, right? All these links. Let me again hand this, right? Maybe in the chat so that all of you have it. Okay, just try to do that again. Have patience. They have given numbers also where you can get stuck, so that before only you can reach out to the team, Study in India team, right? They will consider you, right? But our intention was to not give you too much of tips also. I mean, not too much of gyan. Like, I want to just stop sharing my screen and maybe make it more an interactive session and really hand it over to the people behind this, right? Of course, right? There is Jain University sponsoring this program, but a lot of your faculties have spent a lot of time with you. So I'll hand it over to them, right? Sonam ma'am, Dharmadev, Jolly ma'am, whoever, right, is there. Please feel free to pitch in.
Hi everyone. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
How are you guys? Are you nervous for tomorrow? Everyone. Now this is not the time to be nervous, right? You are well prepared. We have covered everything. We have done revision of all the topics twice at least, right? So there's no point of being nervous. I just want to say all the best. Rest all the points you can read through, like all the instruction you can read on the website, right? Okay, you're prepared, Vivek. Anything else we need to, Ashish? Anything else we need to address? I think
No,
you
I
have
think
covered
just
everything.
these
Yes.
basic things only, like anything, whatever they know, I think they should attempt that and not get stuck at questions. I mean, maybe we can share our experiences of taking competitive exam or anything like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Dharmadev, you can feel free to add in, please. Anything.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hi, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. It was like I can really remember some names which I used to call out regularly. So there be Peter, and then Joseph. I think Joseph is there. Joseph used to prepare really well. So I was like the person who brings with lots of questions. Joseph is there, Arwa is there, and then Ashu, Sachin, yeah, obviously Sachin, and then yeah, sure. And then Elizabeth was there. I can remember lots of names. It was really good. Amrachi, yes. Okay, so I think maybe like only when we used to say that off your mic, then the communication becomes really very close. Okay, see, I'm just expecting a best. Let's see how many of you are able to get it. For sure, it's like whatever you are prepared is more enough for you. You will be able to do what? First of all, when you get a question, sure. So whenever you get a question, please see to that. First, read the options. Don't keep simply reading the questions and solving it. Look at the options first, then get into the questions. Okay, if there is anything, whatever you have learned the tricks or anything, will you be able to do by the options? Because it's all about time. And most of you had the problem was time zone. So I think the test, whatever is the time, could be even your night time or your early morning, or it is like 12 o'clock. It doesn't matter at all. Ensure that you log in early. So if it is not getting logged in, please do communicate yourself with your group. I hope your group is functioning still. Just get it sorted before your test when you get into. Because once you're late, I'm sure they're not going to allow you. Okay, so please do ensure yourself you're on time, and your time zone matters a lot. Please do calculate your time zone early. Don't be late as you wait for the model test. So if you do that, that would be fine. See, half an hour before, the reason is you want to feel relaxed. That's the reason, and your network connection. Okay, is that good or not? To check all those things only, we want everybody, they want us to go get into 30 minutes early. Okay, so do the same and ensure that do it well. And if you're not getting answers, just whichever you're confident, yes, do it. Mark everything, but still, if you feel some answers you want to change it, or you feel that you might get a better answer, yeah, I think you can go back. There would be a sheet on your right side, like red color, blank, and blue color. There would be colorings. Whichever you have attempted, it would have turned red. Whichever you have not attempted, just passed by, it will be in red. Okay, just have a mark of the questions. If you want to change the answers, of course, online test, you have that option to go back and change it. Okay, so if you have a doubt, is that right or wrong? If you feel that I'm not getting the answer, skip and go with the next, then again come back. Don't sit in a question for more than a minute. I hope you know the timing, right? Okay, so it was really what was a good and well good experience for me to get connected with a multicultural. Okay, so if anybody have anything to talk to me or ask anything, yes, you can.
Any questions for Dharmadev sir or Sonam ma'am? Please feel free to shoot. No questions is a good thing, by the way. Last day you shouldn't have too many questions, right? But very good tips, and these are because yes, absolutely, like read the question carefully, right? Don't be in too much of a hurry. Also, you still have 1 minute, right? If you need to read the question twice also, that's absolutely fine. Read it twice, but please understand the question and then move on. Keep a balance, right? I mean, don't panic unnecessarily, right?
Also, in spite
Yeah.
of attending 100 questions, if your 80 is also right, nothing to worry at all. In spite of missing 50 questions, if you can read a question twice and you can just ensure that you get a right answer, but please do manage the question. If you feel that the topic you don't know, you feel it difficult to calculate, please do move on the other. For sure, you have plenty of questions easy. The model question papers were really very easy. I hope you all know that. So don't take up too much of strain. If you're not getting it, leave it. Next question for sure. And then at the last minute, again, come back and at least mark some answers, whichever you look that closer to options.
So some people are saying that, sir, how to remain calm under pressure? Like, there is always nervousness. See, I would say.
Do some breathing exercise before the exam. If you're feeling that nervous, right? Otherwise, you don't need it. But if you're feeling that nervous, you can do some breathing exercises. You will be fine.
And see, I think nervousness is good, guys. I want to say that little bit nervous, when we feel, because when we have put in hard work, we feel nervous when things are important for us, right? So I am saying everybody feels nervous. It is natural that if you want something and if you're serious about something and you feel nervous, it's not a bad thing at all humans feel it. Okay, so that is absolutely fine. But like ma'am said, if it's too much, do those breathing exercise. But I would also say focus on the positive. You've done so much of hard work. Your faculties with you have been connected for so many months. It's an easy exam. Okay, I don't expect this to be a tough exam. So focus on the positive, that I prepared well, I was there, I have solved so many questions. It will not be very different. It will be similar to what you have been doing, right? So just focus on the positive, say that you have prepared, and here is your jolly ma'am also.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and lovely to see you all once again. Yes, I had a great time interacting with you. I don't call it teaching, because if I teach, you also taught me many things, and I'll share some of them. Yes. So, is it my turn to address my students?
Ma'am, you can do that, and then I'll hand it over to Amrita ma'am also, who is joined from Jain University, right? Who sponsored this entire program. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll not take very long, just a little. So yes, students, it was wonderful. Yes, taking your classes and connecting with you, people from different countries. And yes, they say that a good teacher is nothing without good students, right? So yes, and which is so true, because good students, if I was able to motivate you to study, you were able to motivate me to do my best with your responses, with your zeal, with your enthusiasm. So I'm thankful for that. And I just say that I have no doubt you're going to kill it. You're going to do well. The world is full of opportunities. Go and grab it whenever you get it, whenever you have you get it, whenever there's a chance. And the world needs you. World needs good people. And I found those good people. You are those good people. So along with achieving success, also spread goodness. Yes, I already found a lot of goodness in you. I write. I'm both an impulsive and a compulsive teacher. I don't miss an opportunity to teach. Yeah, as you may have noticed. Yes, but not today. Yes, today I just, because being an English language teacher, I've read poetry, I've read literature, and it is not in my DNA, but it's gotten into my blood now. So I'll just intersperse my speech with few couplets, some of which I have written, some of which I have taken from elsewhere. Right. So it's been a long journey, 2 months plus. Yes, it started when you came. And why you came? Well, to all my dear students, you wanted to learn and I decided to teach you. I did not scold you when you made mistakes, few. Right. Yes. So I hope I was kind and I didn't scold. In case I did, of course, I'm sorry. Or if I ever raised my voice, or if you felt that I was abrupt and little bit, indifferent, for that, I can only say, if I was rude or harsh, forgive me, you do. I can make mistakes. I'm human too. Right. Yes.
Wow,
And
that's so lovely.
thank you. And yes, and wishing you all the best in my own way. I love you. I bless you. I wish you all the best. My students will be successful in life's every test. I'm sure of that. Okay. So I wish you and I bless you. but I will not let you go without taking a couple of minutes more. Yes. And last but not least, I would like to share a couplet, let no one steal your dreams. Let no one steal your dreams. Let no one tear apart the ambition that fires the drive in your heart. Okay, let no one steal your dreams. Let no one tear apart the ambitions that fires the drive in your heart, right? Let no one steal. But who is this no one? Who tries to steal your dreams?
Mostly it is us also sometimes.
Absolutely right. Bang on. You know, they say that no one comes between us and our dreams, but we ourselves. When we give up, when we, become lax, when we, stop trying. So believe me, that's 100% true. If you want to achieve your dreams, no one will come between you and your dream. Right? So that's what is my message for you. And thank you for all your love and support, and wish you all the best. And thanks to also Step Up and Jain University for giving me this wonderful opportunity of interacting with so many students from different countries. So thank you guys, all the best.
Thanks a lot, ma'am, for sharing those words of wisdom, and all these blessings I'm sure will enable them to win tomorrow. But yeah, thank you so
Yes.
much. This was so lovely and this made the session so special. So thank you for taking time
Thank,
out and sharing those lovely thoughts.
thank
And
you, Ashish.
yeah. And lots of love coming from the student side, as you can see in the chat as well,
Yes,
like
yes, yes.
all of that.
Arva and yeah.
Yes. So yeah, lovely
Yes,
to see
yeah.
that.
I'll go through all the chats,
Yes.
Yes.
With that, just keeping time in mind, and again, a big thank you to Jain University for sponsoring this lovely program and investing in the dreams of our students, right from 100 plus countries, right, who want to study in India. Let me hand it over to Amrita ma'am, right, who is really, our lead we are working with from Jain University. So ma'am, all yours.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Hope for them from Step Up Learning you have got a great knowledge. I see how students are show their love towards their teachers here. I see in the comment section. So I hope we were in the right path choosing Step Up as our destination to teach students about the same. So I just wanted to inform all the students, please don't panic during the examination. As you know, during the examination, you have to sit in a separate room where nobody should be around you, and you're not supposed to use any digital accessories around you. So please make sure you don't do any malpractice in the examination, and please do properly your examinations, because you have went through so much of struggles. You have studied for 3-4 months, and that should not go into ruin by your malpractice. So I hope all the students will not do such things, and I hope all the students have selected Jain University as their first choice. We are here to always help you. Any other doubts, you can always get back to us. Myself, Amrita, or Deepika, or anybody, you can always get back to us if you have any doubts, even after the examination or any then. If you have any doubts, please let in chat box so that I can reply to you right now. And I wish all the students all the very best for your examination. This is the first step towards your successful career. So I wish everybody to please be very serious on your career, because this is the first step. If you get a 100% scholarship, you are lessening the burden of your parents, and it will motivate you as well that you got a scholarship and you're doing so well in your future. So I hope everybody does a good job in their examination and come out with flying colors, and we are always here to welcome you at the Jain University.
Great. Thank you, Amrita ma'am. And is there a number, ma'am, that I can also share with them in case they want to
Sure, Ashish.
WhatsApp or anything?
You
No.
can check my WhatsApp number or Ms.
Got it.
Deepika's WhatsApp number.
Okay. Great. Yes.
You're not supposed to use calculators. Please keep that in mind. Any digital calculators are not allowed. And please always remember to face the camera. You should have a laptop or a desktop with webcam available. And please make sure you're not around anybody. Only after that, your proctors will be allowed to wait in the examination. Ashish, if you can just give me a minute, I will just log in. Just give me a minute.
Yes, please. Yes, please. That's fine. Yeah. Anything else from Sonam ma'am, Jolly ma'am, Dharmadev sir, anything?
No, very all the best for everyone.
Yes, that's it. And we will be as eager to know the results as you guys will be. Okay. It was our test. It's going to be our test as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And don't worry, we will figure out when the results will come and all that. Right now, just focus on your preparation for tomorrow, admit card, all those basic things. Don't worry too much about other things, right? For now, just stay focused.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Do we need to print out our admit cards?
Yes, you
Amrita,
have
ma'am.
to. Digital admit cards are not allowed, because anyway, your Android phones or any phones will not be allowed. Please keep a printout of your admit cards to show them, and plus your passport copy or your national ID card to show as a proof that you are the student who is taking up the examination.
Okay.
Any
Does
other
it
doubt
have
you
to
have,
be-
you can just put it in here. I will clear all your doubts.
Does it have to be in color?
No, color or black and white, it doesn't affect your examination. You should just have a printout of your admit card and your national ID or the passport.
Okay, thank you.
And please make sure when you are sitting in the room, please make sure you are in a single room where nobody enters at the time of your examination. You're not supposed to speak to anybody, even if they come to know that you're just doing any sign language, you will be removed from the examination then and there. I will just go through some few points which is advised by Study in India not to do, so that you can keep it in your mind and make a note of it. Every student needs to strictly adhere to this following instructions during the examination. Do not communicate with any person by any means during the test. Do not move away from your place for any reason during the test. Do not entertain any other people in the room. Do not take the test on tablet or cell phones. Only take your test on your desktop or laptop with the webcam. Ensure your face is clearly visible on the webcam. Ensure you start the exam on time. Late entry will not be acceptable. No internal electronic devices are allowed. iPhones, calculators not allowed. So please make sure you do not use any other gadgets apart from your laptop with webcam. I hope everything is clear for all of you.
Yes, ma'am. There's a question about server. What if we are not connecting to the server or fail to connect to the server?
They will have Study India help desk numbers. They can always get in touch with them. They will be helping out. Maybe tomorrow or today by end of the day, they will give you the help desk numbers, some 5-10 numbers, where you can get in touch with them and they will help you at the right point.
Absolutely. And I think already some of these numbers are already provided, guys. I shared with you the link again, right? The website link. So there in some of the documents, they've already provided some of those, numbers, those. So please
also make sure tomorrow don't contact Jain University for any help, because we will not be in a situation to help you, because we are also the one person who will be helping the students to take up the examination. You're always supposed to contact Study in India help desk. They'll be the right person to help you at that point of examination.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Any other queries if you have, just leave it in the chat box. I'll be happy to help you right here. And thanks to Ashish and the entire team for being so focused on this program and teaching students from in and out about the syllabus. And thanks to all the teachers as well.
Absolutely. It is the hard work from the faculties, right, that have resulted in our students. And yeah, absolutely. And big thank you to Jain University for sponsoring this exhaustive program.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
All right. So I think if there are no more questions, we can maybe, yes, please.
Are we allowed to have like wrist watches?
Wrist watches, as long as it's not digital, it's fine. Analog is fine. Yeah.
Yes, analog is fine. And please make sure if you want to drink water, please keep a water bottle in front of you. Don't move around when you're going in the examination. Please make sure you have all the belongings on your table. If you want a paper, pen, water bottle, keep it right on your table. Don't move around once you start the examination, because maybe due to the malpractice, they might remove you, even if you do not do any malpractice.
Ma'am, there's a student asking some different question, saying how are there students in JNU University from Bhutan?
See, we have students
How
from
many?
53 plus countries. We have from Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, from all the countries, Cameroon, Chad, all the African countries. Also, we have students. So do not worry. You will not be the only student from your country. You will have 50 plus students from each and every country who will be studying in JNU University in the campus. And please make sure you have a good Wi-Fi connections in your laptops when you're taking up the examination.
Students are saying that if somebody is from Sri Lanka, how will I get scholarship? It should not be different, right, for a country? Hi, Amrita. I think Amrita ma'am's video is paused, but I don't see a difference. I think, see, cutoff, there is no preset cutoff marks that are kept. Okay, it all depends on the top list that is created, saying that who are the top, scorers basis on that, and then they will do it country wise as well. But that will be only declared later on. Okay, so we do not know what is the cutoff
Yes.
marks. It
Can you
depends
hear
on the
me now,
difficulty.
Ashik?
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am.
see, please maintain, see, any SII scholarship is not in JNU University and or any of the other institute partner had. It is only in study in India, and what is the percentage of marks you have secured in the PRAGATII exam plus your A level and O level. So please maintain a decent marks or percentage in your PRAGATII exam so that you will be eligible to get a SII scholarship. And in case after taking up the examination, in case suppose any of the student is not confident that he will get a good marks in the examination, we also offer up to 70% scholarship from JNU University. You can contact myself, Amrita, or Ms. Deepika at any point of time for a partial scholarship. So we can help you if you're okay to sponsor yourself. At least up to 70% scholarship will be offered from the university. The rest of the fees will be offered, handled by the student. So in case if you find any in confidence with you, so please try to get in touch with us so that we can help you with the same. We will offer you up to 70% scholarship. Even if not SI scholarship, you can always apply for up to 70% scholarship. And up to 70% scholarship is on your tuition fees and hostel fees. And also note, hostel is not mandatory for all the students to stay in. It's up to you. You want to stay with your friends in a PG or you will buy your rented flat. It's up to you, however you want to stay. If you're staying in the hostel, you would be paying for the hostel charges as well. If you're not staying in the hostel, then you can stay elsewhere with your friends, along with your friends. That's not an issue at all because hostel is optional.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I have two questions.
Please ask.
Ma'am, when calculating the math questions on a paper, sometimes we need to look at the paper, at what we're doing.
See, you can look at the paper. Suppose if I'm a student, I'm taking up the examination, I'll be calculating like this. So I will not be seeing anywhere right or left. You're not supposed to look right or left. You can look at your paper. That is not a problem.
Okay. And also,
see, if you're cheating anyway, proctors will get to know. They will give you 2-3 warnings only, then you will be removed from the examination. So please make sure that you're not looking anywhere around. You have to just look at your paper and the webcam and take up your examination.
See, their idea is not to, bar you. They just want to make sure that there is no cheating happening. So like ma'am mentioned, they will give you warning through chat, or if they repeatedly see something wrong going on, noise, or you're looking left, right, trying to talk or do something, only then. But the intention is to not, bar anybody from the examination. So don't worry about things like, I'm looking at my sheet, so they'll not suddenly say, okay, let's bar this student because he or she is not looking into the camera.
See,
Okay.
if you're not doing any mistake, will definitely not debar you or take up you from the examination. But just make sure that you're not doing any malpractice. It's just 1 or 2 students that will not affect you. Any student who is doing such thing will be held from the examination. You will not be held from the examination.
And sometimes when you're doing your paper, maybe you get noise from outside your room. Is that a reason enough for your paper to be cancelled?
That will not be a reason, but you have to sit in a quiet place when you're taking up the examination. That's the only thing. So please maintain wherever you will be sitting, make sure that there is no noise. A few noise will make sure that will not be a problem, but a loud noise, someone like talking to you, that should not be the noise around.
Okay, thank you.
Any other doubts anybody has?
Madam, I have one doubt, madam.
See, also students have one doubt. Suppose if you do not get a SII scholarship, if any student does not get a SII scholarship, they get a partial scholarship like G1, G2, G3, G4. That is also available with Jain University. You can always get in touch with. That's what I told you. Suppose if you're not confident that you will get a SII scholarship, you can always apply for a partial scholarship. That's up to 70% scholarship offered by Jain University to all the students who apply for Jain University as the first choice and study in India.
How can I apply, ma'am?
Ma'am,
Yes.
when does the academic year start?
See, academic year will start once your results are out. We'll give you 2 weeks time to do all the preparations. Once you get an SII scholarship, once you accept the SII scholarship from your student dashboard. So once the results are out, you will be given 2-3 weeks time to report to the university. And please make sure this time there is no online classes or anything. Every student who gets an SII scholarship or a partial scholarship should report to the university mandatory. There is no online classes or exams anymore.
Okay, ma'am, like let's say study visa taking longer than they're supposed to. Does that like affect our place at Jain University?
No, that will not affect. We will give you a good span of time to get all your needful done. That will not be a problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, is orientation is important to attend?
No, orientation is not so important to attend. It's just basics. They will be just letting you know what is the syllabus, what is the curriculum of the subjects or program which you have taken. That's not a mandatory thing.
Okay, ma'am, it won't affect our academic, right?
No, it won't affect your academics.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
I hope I have cleared all your doubts.
I have a question.
Chat. Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, I want to ask a question about using my phone for Wi-Fi connection. How about I keep my phone a few meters away from me just for the Wi-Fi connection?
But see, use your phone hotspot or the Wi-Fi connection. Please don't keep it anywhere in your room. You can keep it outside the room and take up the examination. Please make sure you can have your Wi-Fi dongle in your room. That will not affect your examination, but mobile phones will do affect your examination. Make sure you're not keeping a mobile phone with you.
Okay, ma'am.
Even if you want to connect to the hotspot, you can keep it outside somewhere out of your room and then connect your hotspot and take up the examination.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Everybody, I hope I have cleared all your doubts. I make sure everybody should take up the examination at your utmost sincerity, and please do well in your examination, and please come out with flying colors. We are here to welcome you at the JNTM University, and all the best for your examination. Please don't panic when you're taking up the examination. Answer how much ever answers you know, and please do not leave any question empty. Even if you don't know, just it's an MCQ question. You can just click on any one of the option. Maybe it might be the right answer. And please do not miss out on any question. Please answer any one of the answer for each and every question so that you do not miss out on any of the questions. Hope I've answered all the questions.
Thank you, Amrita ma'am. Yeah, okay. One more question. Yes, please.
Please, when I was taking the mock test, my system got disconnected from the server, and I tried contacting the helplines, but I couldn't get through them.
But see, mock test is just a practice to get a hang of you, to get a hang to you that how the examination will be held. So tomorrow all the helpline numbers will be working. That's the reason we are telling on and on. Please keep your good Wi-Fi connections with your laptop, because sometimes the server might be busy and you have not get a Wi-Fi hotspot connection in your laptops. So please go and put in a Wi-Fi place so that you have enough Wi-Fi to attend your examination.
Madam, I have one doubt regarding the merit ranking, madam.
See, merit ranking, we cannot assure you with anything. It's only dependent on the Study in India team, how they afford the scholarship.
Can people put themselves on mute? Let me just mute everybody. Amrita ma'am, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, Ashish, I hope I've cleared all the questions.
Yes. I think some people have just some of those questions like, you know, how many
Yes,
seats
that's
per
all
country
the
and all
repeated
that. But
questions for which we don't have answers. I've
correct.
on and been telling
Yes.
them, SII Scholarship is not based on university. It's based on your personal performance, how you perform in the PRAGATII exam, how you have performed in your A-level and O-levels. Only based on that, SII Scholarship will be allotted to the students. We don't have any estimate which student will get a scholarship or how many from which country will get SII Scholarship. It's just not clear from our end. It should be only cleared after the examination from the Study in India. See, after your results are out, only the session will start. Don't worry, we will have a separate batch for you. Don't worry about that. After the results, we will give you a good span of time to travel down to India and report to the university and start with your classes. You will not miss out on any classes. Don't worry on that. Even if you miss out, we will give you study materials. We'll give you extra remedial classes. So don't worry on that.
For now, just focus on tomorrow's exam. Everything will be taken care. All right.
Thank you once
Okay.
again.
So if there are no more questions, I think we can close this. Yeah.
Thank you once again to the whole step-up team, and I congratulate all the students to come out with flying colors to do your best in the examination. Keep all your doubts later. We can come again, have a session if required on a Monday. I will resolve all your doubts, but right now just focus on your examination. Just do a revision. Don't panic or don't stress yourself more with all your questions that will affect your examination. So just be prepared for examination tomorrow in a calm mind so that you have a good marks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Ashish, for being here and educating our students with the examination and with the syllabus overall for 3 long months.
Thank you, Amrita ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity. And yeah, a big thank you to the students, right, for really taking time out and studying with us. And of course, also the faculties, right, whose hard work and time has gone into this. So all the best, everyone, from all of us. And yeah, maybe we can close the session now. But good luck.